Hello there. Hello, Anas. Hello, EM. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We'll get underway in just a couple of minutes here. Hope you guys are doing well. Just a minute here and we'll get started. You guys probably guessed by the title. Today we are flying X-Plane 12. So yeah, I'm finally decided to give that a shot. All right. Hello there. Hello, and welcome to our little screen here. Let me go ahead and load up some navbar statistics for you guys. Today we are flying in X-Plane 12 for the first time here on the channel. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to some X-Plane action here. And yeah, looking forward to it very much. X-Plane looking crisp. X-Plane looking very crisp. Let me just make it a little bit smoother for you guys here with lossless scaling. So I'm just going to apply that in a second. Alrighty. Very good. Very good. Okay. That is nice. Very nice. Okay. So, as you guys know, it's my first time ever trying this. So do be kind to some mistakes and probably some unfamiliarity with X-Plane 12. But I have prepared fairly well. Let's see how it goes. So today we are flying the Aero Genesis A330-300, which I promised my viewer Aviation Tray over on Twitch that I would be definitely flying and checking out. I told him that that's going to be my first X-Plane 12 stream, and here, as promised, we are flying the Aero Genesis A330. Let me just make sure that that's actually what I'm flying today. Yep, there we go. Aero Genesis A330-300. Today we are at Zurich Airport, Zurich International in Switzerland. We're parked at E26. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Real weather and real time on today, and here we are. So the Aero Genesis A330-300 is a freeware aircraft developed for X-Plane 12, and it's based on the A330-300 by Laminar Research. It's basically a mod on the Laminar Research A330-300 with some improvements implemented. So that's the one we'll be flying out today. I've had an absolute hoot with this aircraft. and it is freeware, so there's no reason why you shouldn't use this, especially if you're into flying the A330 in X-Plane 12. And yeah, looking forward to this. Yeah, if we take a look around, we're at Zurich International Airport. We're going to jump into the cockpit here and get ourselves started up. And just right before we do, we can take a look at our nav map route for the day. So let's go ahead and do that. There we are. Oh, we're not yet connected, are we? No, we haven't yet connected. Give me a second here. Let me just try that one more time. There we go. We're connected into little nav map. Okay, so here's the gate we are at right now, according to nav map, little nav map E26. And our takeoff runway for today is runway 28. Okay, so we got a 5-knot headwind more or less today. A little variable, but 5-knot headwind. So we're going to take off from runway 28. We are going to head on out of here using the departure procedure Webby 1X. Webby 1 X-ray. And then we're going to land into Geneva Airport, which is right here. Okay, so very, very straightforward flight plan here. As you can see, it's almost a straight line, just a little. This is the biggest bend we have to make. The one right after takeoff, that's the biggest turn that we have to make to our left. Apart from that, it is just a straightforward path straight into the ILS at Geneva Airport into runway 22. Okay, so we're going to be landing there using the ILS. Okay, that being said, it's a little bit wet today, as you can tell by the ground on X-Plane 12. As we fly, it's a little bit wet. That's okay. So given that's our route, let me just put little nav map away for a second there. Brilliant. Let me head on into our cockpit and we can get ourselves started up here. So first things first, if we come to the little tablet here, ground handling. We've got ground power, we can turn that up. Chocks you know what, I don't want the chocks. Just make sure our parking brake is on, and yes it is. There we go. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead and get our aircraft started up. Before we do, I'm going to go ahead, you know what, first, batteries on, external power on, thank you very much. Then let me go ahead and get our jetway attached. There we go. Our jetway is being connected, nice and easy. While that's happening, let's go ahead and do some things here, such as the IRS systems. We can align them. We can turn on the crew oxygen supply. Voice recorder there can come to on there. What recorder is it? Flight recorder, whatever you want to call it. Emergency lights up to armed there. Strobe lights to automatic. Nav lights to number 1. Passenger signs to on here. We're not refueling today, so we are on there on the passenger signs. Okay, looking great, looking great. We're just going to wait for some of this stuff to power up here. Let's turn up the brightness on these screens. Come on. Come on. There we go. Turning up the brightness on those screens there. So how are you guys doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. Hope you guys can catch me on both YouTube and Twitch. Hope you guys are able to hear me well. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and turn up the brightness on all our displays here, because we need them. It is bright today for the most part. We'll see how the weather goes along as we fly. Okay, that's great. Let's turn that in there as well. Okay. Come on, brightness. Why are you so slow? Why are you so slow? Okay, right off the bat, controlling views is so much easier on X-Plane. So that's something I'm very, very glad about. But yeah. You should be able to view today's stream in 2K. We do have that going for you guys today. Yep. Should be getting an ultra sharp image, more or less. So I hope you guys are able to enjoy that. Okay. Anyway, let's head down to, we can just press this to bring this up here. And we can go up on our brightness there. Go, let's do the same on the other side as well. Ta-da, welcome. Just like that, we're able to program in our route for today, and we'll do that in just a second. So before we go anywhere, let's keep them like this, shall we? That will allow for programming very, very easily. Weight and balance. Okay, let's go to, I have my my sim brief open here, my OFP open here, so hopefully I'll use that for getting this set up. Okay, let's clear that. Let's go to init from LSZH Zurich to LSGG, which is Geneva. Set that in there. Flight number for today is, what is the flight number for today? Flight number for today is actually LX 5022. Now this is a real life route flown by Swiss Air. Now they don't use the A330-300 year round on this route though. So that's something to take note of. They do use it a lot of the, they use it during August or July. One of those months is when they use the A330 on this route, if I'm not completely mistaken. But for the most of the part, they fly this using A220 or something. Anyway, but it is a real, it's a real route flown by Swiss Air. So that's what we're flying today. Looking good. Let's see, zero fuel weight, center of gravity, and zero fuel weight. Let's get that out from here, shall we? Zero fuel weight is supposed to be 158080. So let me put that. Okay, let me first of all input some stuff here. Passenger number for today is 296. Okay, this tablet is clearly not the highest resolution, so I'm not a big fan of the tablet at the moment, but let's see. Each 80 kg. Target cargo weight for the day is 7,281. 81. Oh God. Okay. 7,281. This is in kgs. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, my bad. There we go. Enter. 7,281 kgs. Enter that. Target fuel weight for the day is 9,210. Once again, I have to press next here. 9,210 there. Enter that. Okay, so zero fuel weight here, it says 159, which is around about where we want it to be. Actual center of gravity, zero fuel weight, center of gravity, and actual center of gravity is given there. We can just quickly find that from here if we wanted to, sorry. We can just find that from weight and balance. So it's not that big of a deal. Payload today is 37.7. Okay, that's fine. Total internal fuel weight is supposed to be 9,000 something, huh? Yeah, 9,000 something today. But anyway, we can just take it up from there. There we go, 159. Block fuel is 10.9 apparently on this one. I think that's what we are actually carrying. Yeah, we're actually carrying 10.9. That's okay. It's not a big deal. We can use that. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, let's come down here to... Let's come down here to flight plan. Departure out of Zurich. We are taking runway 28. And we're going to use Webby 1X right there. Insert LSGG. Runway 22. And we're going to use the ILS into runway 22. Using arrival procedure Ulme 1 Romeo. There we go. And we're supposed to use petal as our SPR or something. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just insert that right there. Okay, so we've got our flight plan discontinuity right there, and we got a program in the rest of the route for today. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, our route for the day starts off with, okay, after Webbit, we're going to use an airway called T50. T50. We're going to fly towards Rotos. Okay, input that. Then Z669 all the way to Ulmes. Very short route here today, nothing much to program. That shouldn't be an issue. And that's about it. There we go. Now if we come to here, Ulmes to Ulmes. Great. Clear. Flight plan discontinuity right there. Insert AE. That's interesting. Yeah, it's fine. And there you have it. There you have our flight plan pretty much. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant. Performance now. To calculate the performance, we're going to use an online performance calculating thing. So let's do that. We don't need SkyDolly for X-plane, so that's a great thing anyway. Let's go ahead and transition altitude at 7,000 today. Let's go ahead and calculate what we need to. Let's see how that looks like. Okay, runway 28 out of Zurich. It's wet today. Transition altitude today is supposed to be about 7,000. Choose your aircraft. We're flying the A330. Flap configuration, we're using flaps 1. Select your anti-ice. We're not using any of them. Air conditioning is going to be on for takeoff. No noise reductions. Gross weight of our aircraft. Let's go to our gross weight of the aircraft. And cruising altitude is supposed to be 14,000, right? What do you mean unable cruising altitude? That's interesting. Okay, how about 10,000? What? No, that's not right. That is not right. That is not right at all. I think we have an issue here. We need to reduce we need to reduce those two. Let's go to edit weight and configuration and redo that. Let us redo that. Okay, what we need is payload 30,000, that is correct. Block fuel of 9,210. Let's input that there. Okay. And now let's see what the total weight is. 168. Ooh. That is interesting. Done. Apply change. Okay, let's try that. It's still the same. Okay, let's try 158. 158 there. Yeah, that's more like it. Block fuel of 9.2. Put that in there. There we go. Zero fuel weight center of gravity at 26. That is fine. Let's try that for performance. Okay, before we do, let's try the cruising altitude now at 14,000. If it says it's unable, oh god. Okay, you know what? We'll just see after we take off what on earth is going on here. We'll just see after takeoff. Never had that issue before, but of course, it has to come up during the stream anyway. Our zero fuel weight, our gross weight is 168. Okay, select your center of gravity is 26. QNH for the airport at the moment where we are is 1014. That's fine. And the temperature of our airport at the moment is 13 degrees. Wind direction is 280. And we've got a 9-knot wind at the moment for some reason. Okay, let's calculate our takeoff. We have it here, 139 as V1, VR at 140. Let's put that in. V2 at 144. Okay, flaps, this is very, very different to what I have here. Hopefully it will work. Let's find out. 0.5. VNAV unavailable. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, this is annoying. 1/ up 0.5. Okay. Our flex temperature is 63 today. So that doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. Climb altitude. I don't know how to. It says cruise altitude unable. So I don't know what to do here. 7,000? Okay, let's see if we can make 8,000. Let's see if we can make 9,000. Let's see if we can make 10,000. Oh, then what's the problem? There you go. We can make 14,000. There you go. We got VNAV available to us. Perfect. It's not bad at all. There we go. Everything is good. Everything is good. I think this is correct. Let's hope it is. I'm not entirely sure, but let's find out. Anyway, with that done, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and set up our QNH for the day, which is supposed to be 10:14. So we're just gonna do that really quickly there. 10:14. I'm gonna put nav on this one. Excuse me. Cruising altitude of 14,000 feet. Oof, good lord. We're just gonna climb directly there. So 14 and FT on, please. FT on, please. Okay, so we've got manage mode on speed, heading, and altitude. Perfect. So we're all good here. We are pretty much ready to get on out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much ready to get on out of here. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the menu and we're going to plan our pushback here. If we take a look at where we are at the moment. I need to take my nose to the left here. Okay. So that's exactly what I'm going to request. We've got better pushback. Even in Calgary at midnight was plus 17 when I depart to Chicago. Oh, you're talking about the weather? Yeah, it is pretty cold today. It is pretty cold these days. So let's pre-plan our pushback here. Better pushback on X-Plane 12, which I absolutely adore. We're going to put our plane right here. There we go. We're just going to leave it right there. And enter.
To cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Will do, sir. Will do. Okay, so we've got that set up. Just double checking that my lossless scaling is still running. Yes, it is. Perfect. So we've got that set up. We can remove the jetway. We can get ourselves up on out of here. But before we do, let's go ahead and turn on our APU, shall we? Turning on APU. I'll leave on APU bleed in just a second here. Packs there, anything else we need? Let's turn on our fuel pumps. Just like that. Let's go ahead and what else? That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna leave APU bleed on at the moment. As soon as the APU comes to life, we'll have some APU bleed going on so we can start up our engines. So let's go ahead and remove the jetway. There we go. Jetway is detached. APU coming to life. Jetway is detached and APU coming to life. Great. All right, we can go ahead and turn on our beacon lights and we can ask pushback, start pushback.
Cockpit. Toes driving up.
Okay. What else do we need to turn on? Anything? No, not really. Great. Let's take a look at some of the views here. Got some good views right there on both sides. And the engine sounds are absolutely beautiful. Just waiting.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set. Parking brake is set.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Release parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
All right, we're gonna start up the engines now. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time to start up the engines. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Let's go ahead and start up those engines. Let's hear these beautiful engine sounds as we start up here.
As we prepare for takeoff, it is important that you pay careful attention to the safety procedures of this aircraft. On settling down, place your hand-carried items under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartment. Please be extra careful when removing personal procedures from this compartment. Don't place your items on the aisles or at the exits. To prepare for takeoff or landing, keep your seat upright with the table locked in its storage position. Please keep your seatbelt fastened during takeoff, landing, and whenever you are seated. Be sure to observe the sign.
Okay,
Fasten your seatbelt.
let's go ahead and switch on the second engine here.
Tighten the belt by pulling the strap. To fasten, lift the
Let's go outside for that, shall we?
Supports you to activate the oxygen flow. Place the mask on your nose and mouth. Pull the headband fitted tightly around your head. Relax and breathe normally. You must place the oxygen mask on yourself before attending to those under your care.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Get your
Setting parking brake.
seat. Slip it over your head. Clip
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Right, we're looking good. I landed windy Chicago with total weight almost 167,000 I was very lucky that I landed time when wind blows straight into my cockpit. I mean, without any wind shears or crosswinds. Yeah. Yeah, which aircraft was this again that you were flying, EM? Okay, I'm still waiting here for this tow thing to disconnect and get lost. That hasn't happened just yet. That hasn't happened just yet. Have I attached? I've set my parking brakes, haven't I?
Take off and landing to avoid interference to the aircraft.
Go away, pushback. Go away. Why is the pushback taking so long to go away? 777F. All right. 777F. Yeah, it's always nice when you have a headwind. Much easier to land. Much easier to land. Now this pushback is not going away. I don't know what's wrong with it. Let's put it up to taxi light. Maybe that'll chase it away. But the pushback is not going away. Stop pushback. Okay, I've asked it to stop the pushback. Come on. Hello. What on earth is going on with better pushback now? Tug is in love with the landing gear indeed. Auto disconnect, man. Oh, come on. Well, unfortunately, I think our pushback is a little bit buggered now. Why does everything go wrong only during live stream? Because I checked all of this and it was working perfectly normally. When I mean perfectly normally, I mean perfectly normally. Look at us, we're moving forward now. With the pushbacks still there, so I guess we can taxi, I guess. Yeah, I guess we can taxi. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is auto brake to max there, ground spoilers to armed there, flaps to position number 1 right there. We are going to, the rest of the lights can pretty much wait, huh? APU bleed off there, APU off there. That is not there. Oh yeah, it shows available because of this thing. Obviously we don't have it anymore, but you know. Okay, all of that is looking good. I think we're looking good up here. We don't really need to worry much. No sir, takeoff configuration we can already test it. It's normal. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna power through the pushback. It's so funny because I've never had an issue. I've flown X-plane now a couple of times, few times, completed some full flights and everything, but I've never had an issue. And just when you're about to live stream, that's when all the issues in the world. Oh, good lord. Yep, we have an issue. I can't control my nose wheel steering. What? My nose wheel steering is uncontrollable. Oh, good lord, what the hell? This is just crazy. Okay. So now I think I don't know what to do now. Because the nose wheel steering is uncontrollable. So I don't know what's happening here. You know, I performed this exact same flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and I had issues with the nose gear and the pushback. How ironic that I'm having the same issue with nose gear right now. It's just silly, man. This is just silly. This is just silly. Now I don't know what to do. I have no idea how to get the nose gear to work. I guess we'll just have to restart this thing now. Yep, we'll pretty much have to restart it. So let me just restart this thing quickly. APU on, that on, APU on there, that up there, that up there. Taxi lights already on here. IRS alignment, please. Thank you very much. Nah, I don't have FSX EM. I do not have FSX. And I don't really fly retro. I don't fly FSX. We'll just have to restart the entire thing now. Right here. Because for the first time ever, pushback is giving me issues. This has never happened before. First time. As usual. Has to be first time on the stream. Oh, luckily for us. Let's see if any of this is coordinated. Otherwise, we're going to have to redo everything pretty much, I guess. Let's redo it.
It is important that you pay careful attention to the safety procedures of this aircraft.
Okay, putting that up.
Don't place your hand-carried items under the seat in front of you or in the
Our engines have already come back to life.
Be extra careful when
That's good.
personal procedures.
How, I am not sure, but our engines are
Don't place your
in life.
the engines or at the exits. To prepare for takeoff or landing, keep your seat upright with the table locked in its
Okay, I've just reloaded all the scripts for it. So hopefully that will help us. We just need to reconfigure our FMS, which shouldn't take too long. All because of a pushback. All because of a pushback. Oh, all our information is still there. Oh, thank God. Look at that. All our information is still in. Oh, yes. So we don't need to reprogram anything. Great. Great. We can just get on out of here. Just need to make sure that everything is programmed correctly and then we can get on out of here. There we go.
You must place the oxygen mask on yourself before attacking.
Brilliant. Happy news. Happy news, ladies and gentlemen. Happy news. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn on our FT there. Let's go ahead and turn on that there. We'll go to 14,000 feet. Yep. Oh, come on. Perfect. That's all good. That's all good. That's good. Okay. Finally. Weather system there. We're back to life here, ladies and gentlemen, I think. Let me go outside. Let me remove our chocks, obviously. Let's go outside really quickly there. Still have no landing gear, do I? Oh, for the love of God, I have no nose wheel steering now. Oh, why? Just why? I have no nose wheel steering. Yeah, so better pushback doesn't seem to work with... let me go to my flight configurations. Let me go to control. See what I can do here. Joystick. Let me actually go to the throttle here. There we go. Nose wheel tiller. It's all working, so I have no idea what to do now. Yep, we can't control it. The nose wheel is still not working. Oh, God. So pushback has given us issues now. We can't control our aircraft. There is nothing I can do. I don't know how to reset this thing now. Oh. Well. There you go. That is a bust right there. That is a bust right there. Our pushback has given us issues for some reason. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Yeah, hello Anas, how are you doing? Okay, nose wheel steering not working now. I don't know what to do with it. I have no idea what to do with it. I had the same freaking issue when I was doing this flight on 2024. What are the odds of that? Now, what do we do here? Yeah, mate, this is X-plane. This is X-plane and our nose gear is not working after pushback for some reason. So Jenna don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. The nose gear is not working. Oh, is there a way to reset any of this? Nope. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I can't wing it. I can't control the aircraft. You don't understand. There's something damaged. Something has damaged the nose wheel steering. The pushback has messed up the nose wheel steering and the pushback is acting up now. Look at this. It won't let me stop the pushback. The tug is right here. So I don't know what to do with it. Oh, I don't know what to do with it. You know what? Let me try this one. None of this is doing anything. This is the first time this is happening. What? What do you mean repair it like MSFS? You can't always repair it in MSFS. Do you remember what happened the last time we streamed? We couldn't do anything about it. No, I cannot take off from here. We're pretty much in a pickle. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Might just have to restart, but that's no guarantee that it's gonna work this time. Oh, so I don't know what to do. It's the pushback that's a problem. As you can tell from up here, if you look at it, I can't stop the pushback. The pushback has misbehaved. But I don't know how to get it to reset again. I have no idea. So let me try better pushback. How about I kill this for a second? Yep, let me kill this for a second. Disable it. And then enable it. Is it going to come back to life? Better pushback. Oh, it might come back to life right now. There we go. It might come back to life. Yeah, that if I load it with the engine starting, I won't be able to set up the FMC. You can't set up the FMC once the engines are running. Can't put in the weight and stuff. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. Fixed it. There we go. I fixed it. So I just reset the better pushback plugin. I just cut it and there you go. There's better pushback giving me issues. Fixed it. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in town. We're back in town. Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like. All right. Everything is looking good. APU can come off now pretty much. Taxi up there. Ignition can come to normal here. Then what else? Runway turn off lights. I'll turn that on in a bit. Strobe lights. I'll turn that on in a bit. Everything else is looking good here as far as I'm concerned. I don't think I'm missing anything. And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get on out of here. Get on out of here. Right before we do, let me just double check the ILS frequencies here. Where's the nav radio? ILS frequency. Let's just set that up right now because the flight is really, really short. Really short. So let's set that up. Okay, so it says 108.70 here. So I don't know. Let me set that up. 223 there. Course 108.70 hopefully. Yep, let's find out, huh? Let us find out. Flight plan just to make sure I'm on the right thing. LSGG ILS 22, that's correct flight plan. Okay, we're done. Let's get on out of here. Anas, if you don't mind, could you put the route on the nav bar? Oh yeah, I had it on the nav bar, but it's gone now because we restarted the engine. So yeah, let me do that again. Fetch SimBrief, fetch it. Yep, that should bring it back online right there. There we go. The route is back on the nav bar. All right, great. With that being said, let's get on out of here. Parking brake release. And yeah, we've got life. And I must say, it's a delight. So that was not an X-plane issue, just to be clear. That was a better pushback issue. Better pushback decided to malfunction there. Not a problem. We're back on track. Head towards our airport of choice here today. I mean, air runway of choice here today. There we go. Beautiful Zurich airport. Very, very nice. I love the weather here today. All wet and very, very interesting to fly in. I've got visual XP going for the clouds here today as well. And we are on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Finally. It's a little bit of a hiccup there, but you learn. So yeah, that can happen with better pushback. I did not know that. Now I do. Now I do. Do I have lossless scaling on? Hope I do. Yes, I do. I have the scaling on for us. There's runway 28 right there. So I am playing X-Plane on 4K, which I highly don't recommend. I am using FSR super sampling here, and I'm using lossless scaling as well to give me a better frame rate. You guys should be able to view it fairly, very easily. Yeah, you're able to see it very, very clearly, which is excellent. Yes, sir. There we go. I'm just waving it around. Okay, good. Good. Let's give it a bit more power, shall we? And the aircraft sounds so much better. So much better by default than anything in Microsoft Flight Sim, I have to say. But let's see how this goes. Still very new to X-Plane, so I don't know a lot of things here. Lining up with the runway. Well, kind of lining up with the runway. We turned a little bit steep there, but that's okay. All right. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get ourselves out of here. Okay, time to go. E1, rotate. Okay, that's up. Gear up. Flaps up there. leaving behind Zurich. Okay, let me give it off to the autopilot there. Okay, that down, auto brake is off, that's great. A landing light, oh, we didn't turn on the landing light or the strobe light, but anyway, that can come off. Wing lights, I'll keep them on today, why not? Everything else is looking good. Our TCAS here can come to on here. We should have done that before, but that's okay. We'll turn that on for a second. We'll turn that on there. There we go. I don't see much of a difference from MSFS. No, you don't. In all honesty, it looks... I have to say, from certain angles and certain altitudes, I might even be bold enough to say it looks better. I mean, look at that condensation on the wing. Look at that. Look at the condensation on that wing right there when we take off. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? It looks fantastic. Look at this. Look at how good that is. As we leave behind the airport is right there. This is looking really, really good. The scenery down is looking absolutely good. Obviously, I have Auto Ortho and Sim Heaven running here. But yeah, it's looking good though. It is definitely looking good. Let's come back in here. We need to work with our QNH here. I need to silence that for a second. Why is the lever not in climb? Come on. There we go. That should work. 14,000. Okay, 10,000 has been crossed. Let's turn that off. Exhaust looks better. The flight dynamics is so much better. The aircraft feels so much better. It's much harder to land here as well compared to MSFS. It's more satisfying when you get a landing in X-plane. Beautiful. Visual XP doing its thing with the clouds there. It's looking decent. Looking decent there. Look at that. Which aircraft in FSX do you recommend is the best? Because I know nothing about FSX. I really know nothing about FSX. So which aircraft in FSX is better? From what I've heard, the flight model in FSX is actually better than MSFS. So do let me know which one you like better. If you're still there, that is, I don't know. Go to the other side there. The cabin is isn't too bad, but you know, it's not the best model cabin in the world, but it's not bad at all. Looking good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at. This is a very short flight, by the way. Incredibly short. Top of descent should be upon us in seconds. Well, you know what I mean. So top of descent is supposed to be pretty much here. So right there is top of descent. It's just 60 nautical miles away. So it's a very, very short little hop for us here today. There we go. Looking all good. We've reached 14,000. Everything is looking exactly the way it's supposed to. We're not even going that fast today. Everything is pretty slow. Everything is pretty slow. There we go. What is the data, landing data in Geneva? At the moment we have 10, 16, 355, 16 degrees. That isn't too bad. That isn't too bad at all. Brilliant. Brilliant. Happy cruising. Happy cruising. Let's check out some cinematic, shall we? How does that look? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looking fancy, huh? Check this out. This is where X-Plane really shines, eh? That slow flyby mode right there. We look gorgeous. We look gorgeous. That is us from the ground. Look at that. Look at that. It's just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? What a view. Beautiful. There we are. We're making a turn apparently. Gorgeous. The stream is in 2K. The stream is in 2K, Mr. Anas. Stream is in 2K. I've switched down to 2K streaming at the moment. You should be seeing it crystal sharp because I'm playing it in 4K at the moment and using FSR. So you should be seeing it crystal sharp in 2K at the moment. But yes, it's 2K. I've toned down from 4K to 2K in streaming. I'm still debating whether to go back up to 4K. I'll see. Gorgeous. Gorgeous is the word I can use right now. Look at that, we can have the FMC here while we while we check out the other views. That's so cool. What happens if I take it out like that? Oh no, I think I made a mistake. Yep, I've just made a mistake. I don't know how to close this now. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank God. Thought I screwed up there. I'm still messing around with X-Plane quite a lot. I don't really understand fully how it works. Okay, Mr. X-Plane. I don't know where the mouse is now. Can't find my own mouse. Oh, good Lord. I can't find the mouse. What? Hello? So we got a little bit of an issue here. You guys can see my mouse, but I can't see it. Oh my god, I need to stop messing around too much with this thing. Still fairly new to it, so... Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Okay, I can see where it is now, but... Oh lord. This is funny. I can't tell where the mouse is. I mean, you guys can see it, but I can't see it. I can't see my own mouse, so don't do whatever I just did. Okay. Huh. I have an idea. Press escape for a second. Good lord. Okay, I don't know where my mouse is. Oh my god, I am too new to this. I don't know what to do. I think I know what to do. Let me come here. Use turbo mode, go fast. We're very close. Our top of descent is not that far away at all today, so we don't even need to fast forward today. AI, we don't need to go fast at all. The problem that I'm having right now is that I can't see my own mouse. I can't see the cursor. You guys can see it, but I can't see it. You guys can kinda see it, but I can't see it. I screwed up with this thing. I pressed this and I screwed up. Now my mouse is refusing to cooperate. So I don't know what to do. Good lord, I need to stop doing silly things on stream. Alt. Okay, I closed. Press Control and Alt together. Do I trust you, mate? You trying to get me to do something? Nope, it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. My mouse has disappeared. I cannot find my cursor. So I'm a little bit lost at the moment. Okay, we have an issue because I cannot... You know what it is? I need to pause the simulator. Oh god, where did my mouse go now? How can a mouse disappear? What the hell? It's not working. Control Alt is not working. It is not working. I cannot find my mouse. So where on earth? What can I do now? I don't know. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm on flight configuration now. You guys can see it. I don't understand what is going on. Okay, let me come back here to stream flight. It is hilarious. It's kind of stupid, that is what it is. I don't know what's going on. I can only see the mouse if I look at my OBS preview. I can't see the mouse in this thing. So I think I have an idea. I think I know what to do. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to change out everything here for a second. Just give me 1 second so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Let me go towards the I think I know what to do. Let's find out, shall we? Flight configuration. Let me go towards the settings here. Go towards the graphic settings here. And let me just try and reset this one more time. Full screen. I'll change. Oh god. I'll change this just for a second into this right here. Okay, give me a second. I still can't see it. Oh God, I can't see it. My cursor has disappeared. This is just silly. I don't know what to do. My cursor has completely disappeared. My cursor has completely disappeared. Okay, I guess I'll have to fly using the OBS. Okay, top of descent is coming up. As you guys can tell from right here, top of descent is coming up. Oh no, I'm not falling for this stupid trick again. This is how I messed it up. I pressed this right here. It took me to another window, and that's what caused this thing to crash. Shaz, FNM, what is up, man? What is up? Hello there. I'm in a bit of a pickle right now because I can't see my own cursor on my gameplay, but you guys can see it on OBS. So I can see it on my OBS preview, so you guys are able to see it right here, but I can't see it on the X-Plane window. I messed around a little too much. You know, it's my first time streaming on X-Plane, and I pressed this silly ass button right here that takes this thing to another window, and my computer said nope. For that, we're gonna punish you by taking away your cursor. Kovadia. Is that who you did? Kovadia, Mr. Nakib. How are you doing, man? I'm doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. We have top of descent coming up. And, oh God, if I can see it. Okay, there it is. Let's go down to... Not minus. Excuse me, I'm flying using the OBS preview here. So let's do that. Oh God, this is difficult. Okay, there we go. I've tried my best right there. I hope that's enough. I've begun descent there. I'm going to slow ourselves down a lot more. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What else do you think I'm doing right now? I'm using my OBS preview to fly the aircraft because I can't see my own cursor on my main display. Oh God, wait. Oh, this is next to impossible, man. I'm gonna manually control speed here because we came in a little bit. We're descending a little late, so I'm gonna go down to 250. Oh God. 250. There we go. Come on. Let's go down to 250 right here. Okay, so that's what I want, and I'm also going to retract that. Put down our speed brakes there. I'm going to turn on auto brakes on medium there. Okay, we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna turn on our landing lights in advance right here. That is cool. I'm gonna turn on all my lights in advance. Excuse me for that, but I don't really have a choice here because I can't see a damn thing. All right. So there we go. Let's see how this works for us. We're coming in hot and heavy now towards Geneva. Missed my top of descent a little bit trying to fiddle with the controls there, but let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm coming in a little hot and heavy into Geneva. But yeah, hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. Let's see. Where are we landing? We're landing into Geneva. We're landing into Geneva. My cursor is gone, guys. My cursor. Where art thou? There's literally nothing. Oh, goodness me. So much is gone to crap right now. Okay, so one of the things that has happened is I've stopped scaling. I should have really not done what I just did. Oh God, I'm such an idiot sometimes, eh? I should have really not done it. Oh, I can't do anything, man. God damn, I can't see it. I can't see my own cursor. I can't scale it now. Wait, hold on. I might just be able to... Oh, scale. Auto land because visibility is not good. Visibility isn't good, but we do have some visuals. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. We're not going to auto land here. We're going to do it manually, mate. We're going to land this in manually. If I can get down at the right altitude, because as you guys can tell, I have kind of messed up with the top of descent, messing around with my... trying to find my cursor here. But nonetheless, there we go. Looking good on either side. So I've never used auto land on X-Plane, so now might not be the best time as I have discovered on this stream. If you haven't tried it before, don't try it on stream. I'm very new to X-Plane, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm coming in at 250. I want to slow down now. There is the mouse. I can see it in OBS. Let's bring that down to about... Yeah, I'm going to slow down in advance here to 210. Let's go down to 210. Let's go down to 210. We're about how far away now? We've got some distance now. We've got some distance. Could you please recommend a good flight that goes for like 1 hour? This one is 45 minutes. Zurich to Geneva, 45 minutes. You want a 1 hour flight? I'll give you another one. Delta, try Atlanta to Orlando. Okay. Atlanta to Orlando. Okay, try that. That one is 1 hour and change. Dubai to Oman. Absolutely beautiful. Doha to Dubai. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah. A380 fly-by-wire. You want to fly for like an hour. Do Dubai to Doha or Dubai to Muscat. Try that. Try that. Okay, we are looking all right here, to be honest. We don't look too terrible at the moment. Speed brakes are doing the job. Everything is doing the job. We might want to reduce our range here down to 20, and I'm going to reduce the range here down to 10. I did Melbourne to Sydney. Yeah, Melbourne to Sydney is another good one. I've flown that before on the channel as well. It's a good one. It is a good one. Okay, so we've got visuals. Would you look at that? And also San Francisco to Las Vegas. Okay, try San Francisco to Los Angeles. That's another short flight too. If I'm not completely mistaken, that is. All right, there we go. Our airport is supposed to be somewhere here, ladies and gentlemen. It's supposed to be somewhere right here, all right? That is where we'll expect to find it. I just realized, how on earth am I supposed to do the replay? Are we coming up on Petal? Yes, we are. So at Petal, we're supposed to turn on our approach pretty much. So let me see if we can catch at least the localizer, right? So let's go to lock. Let's see if we can catch it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can catch the localizer. We can also, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try the approach here. Let's see. Will it work? Will it work? Let's find out. If it doesn't work, I'm going to go in manually. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. I think I'm going to have to continue descending here down to 3,000. Oh God, this is so hard. 3,500. Go, please, there like this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I might be able to see the... Yeah, I think...
2,500.
I can't see the runway, can I? No, I cannot. And I believe I'm a little bit... You know what? Taking manual control. Let's take manual control here. I don't have the... Oh, good Lord. If I can see it. There we go. My aircraft, ladies and gentlemen. Let me... Oh, there it is. I can see the runway. We need to bring down our speed down all the way. I can't see a thing. This is impossible. I can't fly this aircraft without a cursor, man. I cannot fly this thing without a cursor. You know what? I'm going to put this back down here. I can't fly this without a cursor. It's not possible. Look at where our runway is. Look at where our runway is.
2000.
This is not possible. Nope, can't fly it without a cursor. This is impossible. Trying to slow this thing down. Yeah, that's not possible, guys. That is not possible. No way we're making that. No way we're making that, but it's not going to stop me from trying. Landing gear down. I want to try it without a go around. Let's not do a go around. Let's see if we can land this. Let's see if we can land this. What? So many issues on my first stream on X-Plane, huh? Gear is down. Gear is down, guys. 500 feet. We're gonna float this in.
400.
We ain't going around. We're gonna put this thing down.
300.
We're gonna put this thing down.
100.
100.
50. 40. 30. 20. Return. 5.
There we go. We down. We down. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, I can't see my cursor. Oh, there it is. Good Lord, where is it? Okay, there we go. There we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Geneva. Oh, yeah. That was some good stuff right there. That was some good stuff indeed. Let's get our parking brakes released here. For some reason, that happens to me a lot. It's off now. Come on. Get out of here. Give me a second. There we go. Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, considering the approach, that's definitely good. We're going to take a look at the landing replay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Don't forget. First of all, here's what it is. No, I don't have the cursor, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't have the cursor. I can't see my cursor to press the controls. That's number one. Okay? Number two, I missed the top of descent. Number three, trying to find my cursor. Number three, we came in that high. Given all of that, that touchdown was as good as it gets, man. That is as good as it gets. No, I don't have the cursor back. You guys can see the cursor. I can't, is what I'm trying to tell you. It shows up on my OBS. It doesn't show up in the flight. But yeah. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Geneva. I'm just going to park ourselves up here somewhere. If I can see. You see, right now I'm scrolling this without seeing the cursor. I don't know where the cursor is. Okay, I'm just gonna turn ourselves in here real abrupt right there. We're gonna take a look at the landing replay as well. We will definitely take a look at the landing replay as well. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. All right. Gonna park ourselves in here and then let's see how that landing replay went, considering, right? Considering. So yeah, let's see. Okay. Park right there. Little off on the parking there, but I'm gonna leave it right here because we're gonna go have a look at a landing replay right there. I'm just gonna cut the engines here today. Yeah. So just making sure everything is retracted. All that is good. All that is good. Just gonna cut the engines directly here today, because that flight was, let's just call it dubious, shall we? Let's just call it dubious. Just call it dubious. And I'll leave it there. Right now, I'm doing this while looking at the OBS preview. This is so annoying. It is annoying beyond words, man. Let's turn off the standbys first. And then turn those off. Turn those off. Turn those off. Turn the passenger signs. Where are they? Off right there. Can turn that off. That off. We can turn that down there. I'm not even doing the APU today. We're just gonna shut the whole thing down just like that. There we go. We're not even gonna do the APU today. Shut it all down just like that. Okay? We can attach a ground power if we want to. So that oh god, come on. There we go, number 6. And then we'll attach that right there. Number 1, go outside. All right, you guys ready for the landing replay? Let's see how it went and let's see if that works. Oh god, I can't see. Hold on. There's only one way I can do this. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get rid of the nav bar first. Okay, there we go. Wait. Cursor is back. The cursor is back now. Once I finish... Oh my god. Ah! The cursor is back now. It's back now. I can see it. I can see it. Oh god. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Oh my word, man. Oh my word. Okay, so lesson learned. Don't do that silly thing of making the MacDo full screen into a separate window. That's what I did to lose the cursor. Not gonna do it again. Now I know. But at least let's try our replay mode now, okay? Now, explain replay mode is a little bit finicky. It works when it works. But let's see how it goes, okay? I'm just gonna put it on rewind for a few seconds here. Let's see. Okay, that seems to be working. I don't want to get too cocky, but it seems to be working. Let's fast forward that a little quicker there. Okay, hope this is the part where it pretends to be stuck for a second. Come on, come on. Yeah, it got rid of the stuck. Now we're good. Now we're all good. Now we can just take this thing and go back to where we want it to go. Okay, let's come right here, shall we? Let's play this. Now, imagine this. Okay, we're coming into land. Look at this. That's when we're dropping the gear. That's when we're dropping the gear. Good Lord. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. This is definitely a go-around in real life, obviously. Well, in real life, they wouldn't lose their freaking cursor, would they? But anyway, that was fun. Not gonna lie, that was pretty fun. Makes it more challenging and interesting, doesn't it? Let's see how the landing went, considering, right? Let's have a look. So we come in here very floaty and high there. But let's see how we did. There we go. That is not too terrible at all. Not too terrible at all, considering, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty cool. I like it. I like that. I like that. Let's have a look from right. Okay, I need to be careful with this. I need to move it a little more gently. Okay, right here. Let's play it. Let's try this one. There we go. Let's see how we look as we come in to land. And since I have the cursor now, I can go back to our view here. Not an issue. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Not too terrible at all. Right, let's try this. Let's try this one. And then we'll see what it looked like from the... Yep, that's X-Planes replay, Mr. Anis. This is X-Planes replay, which is absolutely great. Look at that. Not too bad at all. For considering the approach, that's not too bad at all. Pretty heavy on the... Oh, we were on medium. No, low auto brakes. Yeah, the replay mode, I think, gets the brakes overheating, so we don't need to worry about that. In the actual landing, it wasn't overheating, as you guys saw. Let's go back a little bit right there. Let's try the cabin view. Okay, let's try that.
Strictly prohibited at all times on board this aircraft. A safety information house is located in the seat pocket in front of you.
Ignore the announcements there.
Thank you.
All right, let's see how this went. Okay. Hello there, shares. How do I get this camera view? I like on MSFS 2020. Depends on the plane. Depends on the plane. You go into the cabin, you set the view that you want to use, and then you press Control Alt and yeah. So you go into the cabin, you set the view that you want, then you press Control Alt and a number that you want. Then the next time you want to go into that camera view, you press Control and the number. That's what you got to do. For general aviation 2024 or 20, for GA it's 2024 that I would recommend. There's a lot of GA planes in there, and VFR flying is better, especially at night in 2024 because of the improved lighting. Vegetation is better in 2024. So if you are focusing solely on general aviation 2024. However, on the whole, if you're not flying at night, I still use 2020 a lot. So I would say 2024 for you. So yeah, I hope you got how to save the camera view in Microsoft Flight Sim. So like this view, if I wanted to save it as the 7th view, I would go Control, Alt, and 7. And the next time I wanted to come into this view, I would press Alt and 7, and that's it. MSFS, I mean, if you've already got 2020 at the moment, unless you're using it to do something specific, do you want 2024 right now? I'm not so sure, man. What do you fly at the moment? What do you fly usually at the moment? Okay, let's do one more view on the replay. Let's go from the wing view here. If you are, no problem, welcome, welcome. You are welcome. If you are using, if you're flying mostly like airliners and stuff, unless, I don't know, man. I'm not particularly, I can't recommend 2024 wholeheartedly just yet. You might want to wait. A320 fly-by-wire and A380. If you're flying those two, stay with 2020. There's no need for 2024. They don't even work properly on 2024. They're not officially supported on 2024, so you want to stick with 2020. Don't buy it yet. PMDG 737 is only available for 2020 so far, so stick with 2020. Give 2024 some more time, maybe till the end of the year or something like that, and then buy it if you want it. But for now, for you, 100% stay on 2020. Okay, because if you want to fly A380 and stuff, you got to go to 2020. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. There you go. That is good. Let's now quit the landing replay view and get back to where we left it. Yeah, it's very buggy. It is very, very buggy. All right. Okay, so let me just quit the replay mode here. There we go. Back into our aircraft. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed today's little stream there. Most of it was me getting frustrated the hell out. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Please do help me reach that 500 mark that I'm trying to chase after at the moment. If you're watching this on Twitch by any chance, please leave a follow. And thank you so much. Once again, I appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully, as I get more used to explain, I'll be able to pull off more flights without a hitch. Today, we just had an issue because I tried something that I've never tried that I really shouldn't have tried on stream. My bad. But as we get along here, we'll get much better. And I have to say, it's much more fun flying X-Plane 12. Those landings are incredible on X-Plane 12. They feel so much more satisfying and so much more real than MSFS. So I'm definitely going to be flying X-Plane 12 quite a lot. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. With that, EM, Anas, Shaz, AI, Kovadia, thank you so much for tuning into the chat. Hope you guys subscribe. Hope you guys like. Hope you guys enjoyed today's flight. My Twitch stream doesn't load. It's because I'm streaming there on 2K, mate. I'm streaming there on 2K at the moment. So certain viewers might have issues loading it. You know what I'll do? I'll bring my Twitch stream back to standard 1080p. Okay, so I'll make sure I do that. Don't you worry. I'll make sure I do that, and I'll bring it back down to 1080p, so you'll be easily able to view it. Because right now there's some encoding issues, and 2K on Twitch is still experimental. If I'm not wrong, it's still in beta. So I'm going to change it back down to 1080. So yeah, hopefully then it will be able to be loaded by you, Shaz. So I'll do that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anas. Thank you, everybody. And I shall catch you in the next live stream. I'm going to set up my Discord very soon, and then there you can put in flight requests and all that stuff. We'll get more interactive in the coming weeks here on the channel. But anyway, for today, I'm going to leave it here. Give me a follow on Twitch if you can. Give me a sub on YouTube if you can with that. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.